and welcome to another episode of Soulful Sundays, Menopause and Me. How are we, ladies? How's the world treating us this week? This week, for some unknown reason, I've been so tired. I don't know why. I don't sleep anyway, but I've been so tired and I've struggled to sort of get through the week, you know. Everything's been a chore to do and I've just couldn't get motivated to do it, and I felt a bit fed up this week. Why? I don't know. I've no idea why. Nobody's upset me, nothing's upset me. I just can't be bothered this week at all with anything, so I've took the day as it comes and dealt with the shit it's given me, but there you go. So, anyway, ladies, this week I thought we would have a look at supplements. Because this week I've been sort of mooching through the internet and having a look at things, you know, that we could possibly take that could quite possibly help us, and that kind of thing. And a lot of them are saying, yes, you can take supplements, do take supplements, you know, because our bodies are in a bit of turmoil at the moment, and we're struggling to sort of keep our levels of vitamins and minerals together because our body's all over the place. So they are recommending we do take some kind of supplement. Now, this is not something I've been doing since I've been going through the menopause. I've taken vitamins and supplements for a long time, for years. Mainly because I don't want to be an old incapacitated woman when the time comes. I still like to be quite mobile. So I'm going to run you through the kind of vitamins I take on a daily basis, and you're going to look at me and go, good God, love, that's an awful lot of vitamins and minerals. But there you go. So first of all, we've got glucosamine sulfate. I can't even get your words out. Okay, so a bit of glucosamine sulfate is great for bone and cartilage repair. So it just helps your bones and your cartilage knit together a bit more easier as the years go on. You know, if you fall and break something, or you've had a strain or whatever, or you know, it just helps your bones and your cartilages knit together a bit more better if you've had a bit of trauma. Our next one, the good old cod liver oil. Great for your hair, your teeth, your bones. Stops them creaking. Cod liver oil, everybody knows that. I've been taking that for years. Just, you know, it just helps with the old bones and the lubrication of the bones as well, to stop you not stop you getting arthritis, but it sort of lubricates the bones a bit better. The good old vitamin C tablet. Now, they say if you've got a cold, or you have a lot of cold, to take vitamin C. It's not going to cure it, lovelies, but it may help. If you pick a cold up, it won't be so bad. I've been taking vitamin C for years and years, which is probably why I don't get colds very often, but when I do, I will have a biggie, and that'll be it. But yeah, evening primrose oil. Now, evening primrose oil is one of those things that helps us ladies only. Yeah, it's good for the old menstrual flow. It's good to keep it regulated. And I've been taking this for years, and I do believe, hand on heart, that if I hadn't been taking this for years, I think Auntie Flo would be all over the place by now. I mean, touch wood, I've been quite lucky. I've not had any sort of major mishaps. But I think it's because I've been taking evening primrose for years. I think that's what's helped it, you know. Could be. You never know. But yeah, it's one of those that us ladies take. And yeah, you know, if it helps, it helps. So take it. Who have we got next? The good old A to Z of multivitamins and minerals. Just a general, good all-round vitamin and mineral. Covers all areas of what you need to take, and I've been taking those for years as well. Calcium and vitamin D. Now, a few years ago when I went for an MOT, and they'd take all your bloods and your height and your weight and your piddle and everything else. When the results came back, they found out that I was quite low in vitamin D. And I think that was down to a job. I was cooped up in a kitchen for all day for like 12 hours a day, and I wasn't seeing sunlight or daylight. So they said, take some vitamin D supplements and try and get out in the sun as much as you can. Okay. The calcium. Now, the calcium I take because as us ladies go through the menopause, calcium is one of the things that dip quite badly, which is why a lot of older women end up with things like brittle bones, brittle nails, brittle teeth and things like that, because there's no calcium in the system. The other reason why I take calcium is because towards the end of my mum's life, she had osteoporosis. And osteoporosis is caused by the onset and going through the menopause because there was no calcium in her bones. So she had very weak bones, and her back, her spine was crumbling, and what bit was left was fusing together. She was in agony, absolute agony. She was taking all kinds of potions, lotions, pills, but the damage had already been done. It had been done years before they diagnosed her with osteoporosis. They diagnosed that 2 years before she passed. By that time, the damage had been done. I decided a few years ago that I didn't want to end up like my mum. I didn't want brittle bones and things like that. So if I tried to keep my calcium intake topped up, maybe it wouldn't be as low as what would normally happen, because I didn't want brittle bones and arthritis basically. So that's the reason why I take calcium, because I don't want to end up like my mum did, in pain all the time and not being able to do anything because all her bones were crumbling and her back was crumbling. It's one of them things. The other thing I do take, and oh my days, I don't sing these praises enough. These absolute beasts of tablets, these green monstrosity horse tablets, are called, let's have a look, Menopause by Vitabiotics for women. And these actually help me going through the menopause, to the point where currently at the moment I'm not on HRT because I don't think I need it. But these help, and when I've forgotten to pick them up, I know I've not taken them, because after a couple of days I get ratty and God knows what else. So these beasts of tablets absolutely help me. I swear by these. It's not just a placebo effect. I swear by these. These are great. You can get these from most good chemists, and I think they're about £4, £5, and you get a month's supply. So yeah, they're worth a look. They're worth a try. They're called Menopause by Vitabiotics, and they're the Well Woman range. The other thing I do take that I've not got out, because me being a numpty, I've forgotten, are CBD capsules. If you've got body aches to the point where you can't exactly say where it hurts because everywhere hurts, thank you to my glamorous assistant Gemma, as if by magic. CBD. No, right, let's get a few things out of the way with this. CBD oil, liquid or paste, you cannot get high off it. It is a cannabis type product, but there is no THC within the product, and it's the THC that makes you high or mongs you out. You cannot do it with these. What this does is it helps. It's been proven with people with Parkinson's disease. It's been proven with other kinds of diseases and illnesses. And I take the CBD tablets because they stop my body hurting, believe it or not. I was taking copious amounts of ibuprofen and anti-inflammatory painkillers from over the counter, and it just was not touching it at all. I'd get up in the morning and my body hurt. It wasn't the muscle, it wasn't the bone, it was like deep inside. It was like the whole body just hurt, and I struggled to put one foot in front of the other. After a few weeks of being on CBD, oh my days, the body aches stopped. If I don't have these, if I forgot to pick these up when I go shopping, and I don't have them for a few days, dear Lord Almighty, do I know about it, because the body aches are back, and the hands hurt, and the toes hurt, and the knees hurt, and just everything generally hurts. So yeah, CBD capsules, I pay £10 for them, and it's the best £10 a month I actually spend on them. You can't get high off them because, like I said, it's the THC within the cannabis that gives you the euphoric feeling. If you take the THC out, you're not going to get high, but the actual cannabis plant itself is full of healing properties. So yeah, just try it for a month. They do 5 milligram, and I think they do a 20 milligram as well. I take 10, and 10's enough for me at the moment. So just try. Sorry about that, lovelies. Had a bit of a technical issue. What was I saying? Yeah, the CBD capsules. You can pick these up from most chemists. I get mine from Savers. These cost me £10, but the smaller milligrams, the 5 milligrams, I think they're £5 each. You can't get high off them because there's no THC in them. And they just basically help me with things like body aches and stuff like that, and just make me function properly. On top of that, I do take hay fever tablets because one of the sides of the menopause was you tend to be allergic to stuff. You can go all through your life and not be allergic to anything, and then all of a sudden you are. So I'm allergic to things like pollen and dust and things like that. So the hay fever tablets do help, keeps it under control. And I also take 2 ibuprofen a day, just so, you know, it's an anti-inflammatory, so anything that wishes to swell up during the day won't be as bad. But yes, lovelies, that is the daily concoction of my vitamins, minerals and supplements. And it's just something that helps me get through the day and get through the menopause, because otherwise I'd just be a gibbering, blubbering, screaming wreck of a woman. So, I hope your week has been wonderful, ladies. I also hope that your next week will be absolutely amazing too. So, do remember, ladies, look after yourselves on our little menopausal journey. It's really important that you do. If you're struggling in any way, do reach out to your doctor or your medical professional person type thing, and I'm sure they'll be able to help you. And just be kind to each other, ladies. We're all going through a tough time. We're all fighting different things. Let's just be kind to one another and big each other up and make sure that we're all okay. So, until next time, ladies, I'm sending you all much love and many blessings.